I often see the argument being made that once you've reached platinum rank in Master Duel, that there's nothing left to do in the game, and that more needs to be done in-game to make the experience fun. I personally believe that there's a lot of other things that you can do besides rank to have fun with the game, playing with friends, and in today's video, playing in tournaments. I'm taking Sky Strikers into a competitive environment to see how far I've come as a player. I just kind of want to see how it goes. Depending on how it goes, to be completely... I had an idea for a series whereby I just continually entered into tournaments with the same deck over and over until I won one, right? To try and prove my mastery over that deck. That might be Sky Strikers, but it also might be something like Meg Knights or Spirals or just anything else. So let me know how you're feeling about this kind of video, just like a tournament series coming back, because we used to do it in Duel Links. I'm playing in a DLE tournament this evening, Damage Step for Master Duel, so check them out. And we've been called to the table against our opponent, Naruto Uzumaki, so we're gonna hop in. Are they? No, my opponent isn't here. Okay, so we might, wait, see, here's the thing. In round one, sometimes people forget that they've entered a tournament, and so in round one is when you're most likely to get, like, DQs off of the basis that your opponent just didn't show up, and so you get an automatic win. I personally don't like it that much, but, like, it is what it is. People sometimes forget you have IRL stuff that you're doing. If he does show up, though, we'll hop straight in. I've made a room for us to play in once they get here, so in the meantime, I might as well show you the deck that I'm running. This is my Sky Striker deck. It's a deck that, I don't know, with a bit of tinkering and moving things around, I've decided that is probably the best shout for me. I've got 2 copies of Effect Veiler. I like this card in here because it helps with my Hauki 5-Racks climb into Celine. 3 Maxis. This deck is very hand trap heavy because in a situation where I have my back row blown out, because Sky Strikers is very back row heavy, I like having hand traps to rely on. I like having my Ghost Ogre, I like having my Ash Blossoms, and because we're using Engage, you draw a lot of cards, so it's very easy to have your starting plays as well as hand traps, and you don't break that easily in this deck. You have a lot of options to help yourself get started. I'm running Nibiru. I was running a Kaiju before, but because I'm going into like a tournament scene, I feel like Nibiru is more of a side deck card, to be completely honest. But I just have a feeling that I'm going to run into a lot of combo decks here that want to do a lot of summoning. So, you know, having an Nibiru game 1 might not be the worst thing in the world. 3 Upstart Goblins, because of course. I've got 2 copies of Foolish Burial Goods. Ideally, you draw into one and send the other one to the graveyard to fulfill 2 of your 3 spell requirements for the graveyard. And everything else is relatively standard. I've got 2 copies of Shark Cannon because I feel like there's a lot of strategies in the game that rely on stuff in the graveyard. There's Eldritch, there's what is this deck called again? I don't think... Realistically speaking, whenever I run into a deck on on ladder, almost all of them use their graveyard in some way. I know that Drytrons use their graveyard in some way. I know that, why can't I remember the name of this deck? Virtual Worlds, it's Virtual Worlds, right? Virtual Worlds use their graveyard in some way, especially with Shinshin coming back from the graveyard every turn, and just different things. I don't really know what the tier 1 deck is right now in this current format because I'm kind of out of touch. I'm assuming it's some variation of Tri Brigade, in which case, maybe it would have been a good idea to put a copy of Lancia in my side deck, but it's too late for that now, so let's just see how this goes. Okay, my opponent is here. We can start game 1. I'm excited now. One thing to note, I'm still in Nigeria, so if you notice that there's an echo on the microphone, I apologize. There's nowhere here where I have like a sound treated location to get like good quality audio. Ooh, we get to choose. That's beautiful to me. Another problem with me being in Nigeria though is my internet connection. It is liable to drop off at any point in time, and with the DLE event, if you disconnect, it is your loss. Like, it does not matter. So we just have to hope and pray that that doesn't happen. Also, this is single elimination. If we lose a game, we're out. So I really hope that that doesn't happen here. We've opened a decent hand. We haven't bricked. We've got an Ash Blossom for the... Oh my days, it's Adamantippators. I'm hoping that if I stop this Doki Doki here, maybe I'll be okay. Right? You discarded 1, so you have less resources in your hand. Please don't have Called by the Grave. If you've got Called by the Grave, then I have a problem. Yeah! Okay, good. That's perfect. Hopefully that's it. That's all you've got. Don't do anything else. End your turn. Do it. No main character powers, no BS. Let's go. Let's absolutely go. Okay, now it's my time to shine. Now it's my time to play. How do I want to go about this exactly? Ooh, useless. Okay. Let's start by getting some spells in the graveyard. I say we start by getting some spells in the graveyard and then we go from there. Now against Adamanticators, I know that I'm going to need a negate for next turn. I know I'm going to need a negate for next turn. Let's activate this. I'm going to normal summon Ray. I want to keep Rose in hand. I don't feel like Rose is a useful card for me just yet. Normal summon Ray. I'm going to activate Airspace, don't chain, because Rose wants to chain herself, right? Rose wants to chain herself onto my Ray, and I don't think that that's a good idea right now. I'm gonna activate Airspace onto my Ray, activate her effect, and we'll jump into a Hayate. I kind of want to see what we top deck here, right? I kind of want to see what we top deck in the situation, but we're gonna go straight for Hayate, assuming, or maybe I should go, in case I top deck something nice, what if I top deck Engage here? So I'm gonna go into Kaina first. I'm gonna go into Kaina first in case I top deck and Engage. That way I can recycle and still end up where I wanna end up. Okay, Shark Cannon. Damn it, okay, so that's less than ideal, but it doesn't change too much. It doesn't change too much. Let's get Shark Cannon in our hand. I really wanted to be in a situation where I could end on a negate. I don't need to use Kaina's effect here. It literally does not matter. Do I want to use Rose? I could make Zeke, but that would be the end of my climb. No, it wouldn't. I could yoink my opponent's monster out of the graveyard if I that only gets me up to Link 3 though. That only gets me up to Link 3. That's not a tuner, that's not a tuner. Damn, it's harder to think about these things when I'm playing in real time. Like when I'm commentating in real time, decision making becomes a little bit harder, but that's a skill that I need to learn if I'm gonna do a series like this, right? I am going to choose not to activate the effect of Rose, and instead, I am going to maneuvers onto the Doki Doki. We'll just search in the end phase. We'll just search in the end phase for anything that we might need. Let's destroy that Doki Doki, and we'll swing in with Hayate. I think that's the plan. Now, I will be completely on. I am not happy and or confident with where we are right now because Adamanticators do not need a lot to get started. There might have been a better way we could have gone about this. I could have pushed for more damage, but in a situation where I've got more damage on the field, that only does so much for me, right? That's only going to get me so much. The card I feel like I want to send to the graveyard in this instance, I've already got a Ray in the graveyard. Hopefully they don't banish it. I will send a multi-roll, just tell me get that spell requirement satisfied. And we go main phase 2 just to make sure that we don't get, okay, cool, the evenly matched. You don't want to get evenly matched. I'm going to set this face down, and then we link into Shizuku. Hopefully, we can survive through a turn. Hopefully, they don't make too crazy of a board. We get engaged for next turn, and then we can really start our plays. A graveyard yoink is all we've got to work with right now. Now, it all depends on what they've got. I really hope that it's not like a massive board making destructive power type beat where like I don't have a chance or a prayer, and hopefully they don't have a kaiju either because like that would hurt. That would really hurt. I think they're thinking also they don't seem to have the best connection either. I don't want my first tournament win to be via a DC though, so hopefully their issues aren't like that bad like mine are. Okay, I have no idea what this does. This card is special summoned by the effect of an adamant. Okay, it was normal summon, so I guess we don't have to worry about its first effect. It must only be here for the purposes of link summoning, I'm guessing. No, wait, what is this? Okay. So we're in danger. We're in danger is what that means. I don't like this. So I think for game 2, I definitely need to side into Droll and Lockbird. I definitely need to do that because I feel like Adamanticators build a big board, but they do it by drawing a lot of cards. One, we've already got Nibiru in the deck, which is solid. Maybe we want to Kaiju here. And I'm already thinking about game 2 as if game 1 is over. We still have to wait to see what they make because this doesn't look like the optimal or ideal starting point for like a massive Adamantipator board, but then I don't know much about how Adamanticators play, I'll be completely honest. It's one of the decks that I haven't learned how to play yet. And I find it easier to play against a deck once I've actually learned to play it. Okay, going for, I think, a Synchro Summon, if I had to guess. No, oh no, that's not good. That is not good at all. What are you going to target? Special summon a level 3 or level 2 from your hand or deck in defense position. Okay, so that doesn't, Shark Cannon doesn't help me in that situation. I really wish I had Widow Anchor, bro. I really wish I had it. Okay, we just have to kind of sit here and hope for the best. The only thing that I can do, when they remove Shizuku, I'll have a Ray to fall back on. And then maybe take their Plague Spreader and try and protect myself with it, and that's about all I've got. And now with Appaloosa on the field, Ray in the graveyard will not proc. I mean, she'll proc, but it'll just get negated. So what to do here? What does this do? During your main phase, okay, excavate, blah, 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 blah. When your opponent activates the spell trap while water monsters in, oh no, I probably should have done this sooner. Because you've got Halki Firebrax in the graveyard. Okay. You hate the activation and destroy, you can only use each effect once per turn. So, we are now just about out of all of our options. We just kind of have to hope that they don't kill us. I should have taken that Block Dragon sooner. I was holding on to it, waiting for the battle phase. Again, I don't know Adamanticators that well. I was not expecting this. I feel like I've seen it before, but I wasn't expecting. Wait, what are you doing? Stop that. Hey, what are you doing? Whoa, hey, you didn't need to do all that. All that was not necessary. All of that was not necessary, my good sir. Okay. I might as well activate this to weaken the Appaloosa, right? I know that they're going to negate it. I know it's going to get negated, but this just saves me 800 life points, and hopefully keeps them a little bit further away from lethal than they would like to be, right? That's plan A. that's all I got. You can still do that one in hand too, bro. Why haven't I learned to play this deck yet? Like, I've never actually paid attention when Adamanticators were building their board. I always kind of just like leave it. Oh, and the Plague Spreader zombie now. Yeah, I should have done something. Right, I've never actually paid attention while they were building the board. I usually just tab off and like play Wordle or something. So I've never actually seen the process of it. Why is this deck not tier 1? There has to be something about it. Oh, okay. What are you making and can it kill me? Those are the only two questions that matter right now. What is this? Oh, I'm very dead. That's 3,000, 6,000. Yeah, you've got 8,000 on board. My G has 8,000 on board. Unless they misplay hard here, I'm dead. And like, this is what I mean. Like, if you feel like ranked is too easy, or if you feel like you have not reached the peak of your competitive potential by hitting Plat 1 in ranked, and even if there was a King of Games rank in the game, the same would still be true. I feel like you see the best of the best when you come to tournaments and play things out like this. Now, this is just hard. Also, why is he still summoning? He has game. This isn't, he's an ass. No, I'm just gonna scoop so we can hurry up and move to the next game. The reason why it matters, wait, no, yeah, that's still lethal on board. The reason why it matters, like if my opponent is lost, we have 60 minutes to play this round. If I let my opponent waste a bunch of time by BMing and doing all of that unnecessary stuff, well, when it comes down to game 3, he might win off of having more life points because we reach time, thereby putting me at a disadvantage. So if you see your opponent BMing in a tournament, surrender. Like, if you know that you're not about to win that one, right? Now, I need to side deck. I'll report the game as him winning game 1, but I need to side deck. I feel like Droll and Lockbird would be a good counter to Adamanticators, so I'm gonna put that in my deck instead. Actually, I feel like I want Dark Rule and No More. That way, when they make their massive board, I can just negate it. So I feel like I want Dark Rule and No More and Droll and Lockbird in my main. It's really just a question of what to take out in favor of them. Nibiru has to stay. If I see Nibiru turn 1, that's beautiful to me. What do I want to amend? Okay, I feel like this is what I want to go in with. I took out my Foolish Burial Goods to make room for Dark Ruler No More. I took out my Ghost Ogre to make room for Droll and Lockbird. Let's see how big of a difference that makes in game 2. I get to choose going first or second. I'm gonna opt to go second and we just try this again. All right, so I've reported the game, so that's been updated, but also I've let them know that I want to go second in game 2. They haven't responded yet, but I'm assuming they're still side decking. I'm actually curious to see what would be in their side deck. I did see that they had an Nibiru in their deck. That's one thing when it comes to like card decks that excavate their cards. I have an idea of what my opponent is playing, so I know that I need to watch out for Nibiru 100%. And yeah, that's it. Ash Blossom, obviously they're going to have, but like at least I know that. At least I know that much. Let's just wait for him to hop back on the table and we go from there. Okay, he's back. Let's try again. Hopefully we don't get 2 stomped in round 1. Remember, this is single elimination. If we get 2 stomped in round 1, we're out, right? But as the start of a series where I try and top a tournament, I feel like there is no lower point to start at than getting knocked out in round 1 by getting 2 stomped, right? Which makes it perfect for an anime arc when you think about it. So yeah, okay, so they won the coin toss, but they're choosing whether to let me go first or second. I've asked them to go second. And so we should be... Why? They shouldn't be thinking about it this much. It's just go first. What just happened? I don't know if that was an internet thing or a game thing. The duel hadn't started yet, so I'm just gonna queue up again. I don't know why that took place, but since the game hadn't started, I'm just going to assume that we're good. Yeah, okay, cool. We're going into the next game, right? Now, we need to open Droll and Lockbird, or Nibiru, or Dark Rule no more. I've given myself a couple of options here for what let's go! Let's absolutely freaking go! Okay, yeah, we're chilling. We open sexy. We open good. We're eating oh, I love this. I absolutely love this. So, in the event that they have something for Nibiru, we've still got Dark Rule no more, and we opened Ray, and we opened an Upstart, and we opened the Field Spell. Bro, we're chilling. We are big chilling here. I'm gonna turn my toggle off. I want them to extend as much as possible. Right, I want them to extend as much as possible, but I don't want them to make it into a Boreload Savage Dragon, right? So I'm going to extend until I see that they're about to go into that, and then Nibiru. But if my toggle is on, after they've completed 5 summons, they'll see my field light up. They'll see that I have something, so they'll know that I have a Nibiru. So they won't extend as far. I want you to do the whole song and dance. You go ahead. To treat yourself. Like let's go. Let's absolutely go. Oh, what an opening hand, bro. I'm happy. Damn, they have opened pretty well, I won't tell a lie. That's summon number 4, and it's Doki Doki is what they excavated. So they're gonna discard for summon number 5, it's gonna hit the field, yada yada yada. Now I could Nibiru right here. Right now. And maybe I should actually. Maybe that's not a terrible idea. They haven't link summoned at all, which means the Boreload Savage Dragon that they summoned wouldn't have the ability to really do anything. You know what? I'm gonna Nibiru here. I'm scared. I don't feel like I know Adamantipator's well enough not to stop them, right? Like, I feel like it's an unnecessary risk to let them extend further than this. Oh, I missed the activation. My toggle was off for too long. All right, I'm gonna turn it back off then. Because I don't wanna be extra here. I have to commit. I have to commit to the course of action that I've chosen. And I just have to hope and pray that I am not mistaken about how this deck plays and functions. Okay, now I'm going to do it because they might link away the Meowmoo. Now I'm going to Nibiru. I'm scared. I'm scared a little. I'm sorry. This could be a horrible mistake. Maybe I should have waited more. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. But I'm scared. I'm scared a little. I don't want to. Oh, that is a big token I've just given you. Hold on. Hold the goddamn phone. That is a big freaking token. How do I? Oh my days! It was a mistake. I'm bad at Yu-Gi-Oh! It was a mistake. I shouldn't have done it. I should have saved it. Oh no! Why would you do that, Soul? What's wrong with you? Who raised you? Oh no! This might not be so bad. It's not like they have a level 12. A level 13 synchro summon to make, but that being said, they can still link summon with this. They can still summon. Oh, and you see their own Nibiru there. This is why I'm glad I have Dark Rule no more, because they might still make a nasty board here. But Dark Rule no more will help me to break it down. So it's not as bad. It's not as bad as it could have been, but I really dropped the ball there. I was just scared of Boreload Savage Dragon. As soon as I saw a Link monster, it's like, okay, if they link that away to the graveyard, then they can confidently make their Boreload Savage. And because they have a Prank Kids engine, so like, it's just gonna be continual summons on summons, and I got nervous, okay? Sue me. Okay, going in with the Link summon, getting rid of that token for me, it was pretty big. Oh no! Oh no, yeah, it's like they weren't even phased. It's like they were not even phased. So if this goes to a game 3 scenario, I think what I need to do is wait for Hauki Fibrax. I feel like Hauki Fibrax is the point at which they have fully committed to their course of action, and I can safely respond with something like an Nibiru. I really wish I had learned more about the matchup, because like, every deck has this thing called the weakest point, where it's like, oh, if you interrupt them here, it's more devastating than if you interrupt them at any other point in their process, and some points are easier to recover from than others. So I guess that, yeah, I just missed the mark on this deck's weakest point. It's tough, but we have to move regardless. Okay, there's the Boreload Savage, and this is what I mean, right? Hauki Fibrax is still on the field. Boreload Savage is going to be using, I guess, Meowmoo in the graveyard for its equip requirement. which is why I got scared as soon as I saw the first Link monster, because they can choose any. Oh, that's the end phase. One negate? Okay, so maybe we did do a little bit more damage than I thought we did. Maybe we hurt them a little bit more than I gave us credit for. Ooh! Alright, I think it's time to shine. Now, if I'm not mistaken, okay, during your opponent's main or battle phase, quick effect, banish this card you control, special summon one tuner synchro monster from your extra deck, which I can almost guarantee that you have the capability to do. So I'm still going to use this Dark Ruler no more. I'm still gonna use this to negate the effects of everything on the field. It can't be responded to. Now, we can't deal damage this turn, but we are not an OTK deck anyway, so it does not matter. We're gonna activate Upstart Goblin and we're gonna start drawing. So hopefully we get something that's, wait, what do you have? Tell me that's not an Ash Blossom in hand. Tell me that's not an Ash Blossom in, wait, no, it might just be the Christian Halki Fibrax wanting to activate its own effect. Because you would still get the thing to activate it, but turn your toggle off. Stop that. Don't do that. Okay, now, how much can I realistically do here? What's my best course of action? Well, I can't really do anything until I get rid of this Nibiru on the field, but how do I want to do it? I could link 2 with Ray. I could link 2 into a Zeke, then free myself up to do a climb, actually. I think that might be a shout. That might be, actually, no. Okay, so first things first, normal summon Ray. Normal summon Ray, first things first. We're gonna activate Airspace. We're gonna activate Airspace. We're gonna do the trick. We're gonna activate Airspace onto Ray, and then activate Ray's effect to link into like a Kaina again. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it that way again. We're gonna take another chance here. Why is there a delay? Is this an Ash Blossom, or is it? Are they just holding? Why are they taking up? I mean, if it's an Ash Blossom, fair enough, but if it's just the things that are currently on the field, they're all negated. You can turn that off. Okay, no, it was Ash Blossom. Okay, that's fair then. Never mind. Excuse my French. Excuse my language, por favor. In that case, it doesn't really make that much sense to use Ray's effect here, because yeah, the effect it's just gonna get negated. It's just getting negated, so it doesn't really make a difference in the situation. Now, what do we do instead is the question. We've got 2 spells in grave. 2 spells in grave. Let's see here. Let's go for Zeke. I know what to do. Okay. So we're gonna go for Zeke. We're gonna go for Zeke by taking 1 and 2. Put you on the field. We're gonna banish the Borlode Savage Dragon. Until later, it won't have the effect to negate us anymore because it doesn't have anything equipped to it. It doesn't have any tokens, right? It doesn't have any tokens left, which means I can activate this, banish the Borlode Savage Dragon, then I'll banish a card from my opponent's graveyard. I'll banish a card from my opponent's graveyard and not yoink it, then I will yoink the Christian Halki Fibrax. Ooh, but does this give itself up as cost? Does this tribute itself for cost? But you can banish this card you control. Oh, it banishes itself for cost is the problem. Okay, so that's not a good idea. If it banishes for cost, then even though its effect is negated, it can still activate that effect to banish itself, which means that that's not a solid route to take. That is no longer a safe option to take then. Oh, man. Okay, plan B, because I'm expecting them to do that. I am expecting them to do that because this person knows what they're doing. Target one other card you control, send it to the graveyard. I'm going to do that with the field spell. Yeah, I think that's a good shout. I think if I send the field spell to the graveyard, I can summon a Ray onto the field, and I can go into a Link 3. Because I've got to, okay, no, oh, this is, why is this game so difficult? We've got a little bit of a dilemma here, right? And let me explain it to you. Everything on the field is negated, so if I activate this Widow Anchor, it's only going to, I've just realized it's only going to activate on my own monster. You can't negate an already negated monster. If I negate my monster's effect, I won't be able to activate it onto Airspace, but I need an extra card in the graveyard. I would very much like to yoink their Ash Blossom Engrave to make myself my own Halki Fibrax. Now, what's the best way of going about doing that here? I think I need to activate Zeke first. I think if I activate Zeke first, send this to the graveyard, boost up Zeke's attack, right? I'll send this to grave, boost up Zeke's attack. That will let me summon a Ray from my deck, and it gets me 3 spells in the grave. Now, I can activate this in the grave while it's still there, and because this is a quick play effect, activate the effect of Shark Cannon, quick play to summon their Ash Blossom from their graveyard. So I can yoink their Ash Blossom, and just like that, we're link climbing. Just like that, we're link climbing. Okay, beautiful. Don't chain Widow Anchor because it's just gonna negate my Zeke, and I'd like my Zeke to stay big, right? Yes, special summon a monster onto my field. There's nothing in hand, so we don't have to worry about Nibiru here. And while I don't think we can OTK, I feel like we can do enough to put them in a bad enough situation to where, like, we're chilling. I think I should specials. I've already got a Ray in the graveyard. I think I should special summon Rose because when I take out that Halki Fibrax, Rose will come back from the graveyard, which is always nice to see, right? So let's keep it going. Luckily, Zeke's arrows point down. What does Halki Fibrax say specifically? What do you do? This links summon, special summon a level 3 or lower tuner from your deck in defense position. Okay, cool. So I can summon it to anywhere on the field. That is nice. What does Miss say? What does my Miss say? What does Celine say specifically, right? Does Celine have to summon to a zone that her arrows point to? To a zone that it points to. Damn it. Okay, that's not ideal. That's not ideal. I won't tell a lie. I will not tell a lie. That's less than ideal, but we're gonna go anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. So let's make ourselves a Halki Fibrax of our own by taking 1, confirm. We'll take 2, confirm. Now we'll have to link with the Zeke instead of linking with the Halki Fibrax here, right? So we'll summon Halki Fibrax and we'll summon a spellcaster from our deck in the form of Effect Veiler, right? Get Effect Veiler on the field, then we'll get Celine on the field by giving up Zeke. I don't want to give up Zeke because she's big right now. She's big right now, but I feel like I don't have a choice if I want to be able to activate Celine's effect on the field. So we do this, we take you. Oh! You didn't have to do that. My opponent surrendered. My opponent surrendered. GG's. I wasn't expecting a scoop in tournament play, but I guess it's the same logic as what I was doing because I was figuring it out very, very slowly, and they might be thinking, okay, for game 3, they don't want to waste time, so that's fair enough. GG's. On to the next game. I'm just gonna ask them if they'd like to go first or second. That way we don't have that way we don't make a mistake. I was not expecting. I was not expecting that scoop, but I will more than take it. I say take it. I feel like I earned it to a degree. I don't want to begin the next duel until they tell me specifically I would like to go first or I would like to go second. Because what if they don't win the coin flip and then it becomes an issue where they have to call a mod? So I'm just gonna wait for them to respond. Okay. Oh, there we go. And he's just okay. He wants to go second. That is smart on his part because it really does mess me up a little bit. We have to see what we open. All right, let's go. Now this is because my deck isn't a going first deck in the slightest, and this is why it's good. This is why it's good that I asked him because I won the coin toss, so I'm gonna choose first. I don't want to be here. I was riding the high of that first win because they can make a pretty massive board. I've got my hand. Ooh, hold on. This actually isn't half bad. Their field just lit up. They have Max C. That's the only thing that would be lighting up when I haven't done anything, right? That's the only thing that would light up when I haven't done anything at all. Let's just play. Regardless. We'll just play regardless, and we, in a sense, have to hope here, right? We just have to hope that whatever we make is enough to deal with them. We'll get our field spell. I'm gonna activate multi-roll. We'll activate engage. Just a standard Sky Striker song and dance here, right? Double Max C is cool and all, but like if I don't, you can only activate Max C once per turn. So if they negate my Max C, then that's it. They've negated my Max C. Right? And all it looks like I'm going to have here is a Ray and a Shizuku. That looks like it's going to be my turn 1. Why is there this delay? I guess maybe they're thinking hard because I know that they got Ash Blossom. I'm assuming they've probably got a Max C. Because I can't think what other trap would be activatable. If it was Droll and Lockbird, he would have activated it already. Yeah, no, I can't think what he'd be waiting for in this situation. Let's activate our engage. We'll search out a Ray here. I don't need to search Ray. Actually, no, maybe we don't search Ray here. Maybe we don't search Ray because we can use the field spell to get Ray. We don't actually need to search Ray here. We can send the field spell to the graveyard and that can be our in to Ray. I could get myself a Widow Anchor instead, and I feel like a Widow Anchor is more useful turn going first against a deck like this. Oh no, I've got okay, no, focus. Don't get overwhelmed. It's so easy. It's so easy to get overwhelmed when playing Yu-Gi-Oh, when playing in a competitive environment and commentating. It's easy to get flustered. It's very easy to get flustered. Here's what I'm thinking though. Here's what I'm thinking. I want to get as many cards as I can. Max C is a hard once per turn. I'm willing to give up one copy of Max C to see what I get. This can activate on face down cards, right? If this card on the field is sent, no, no, that's too big of a risk. That is too big of a risk, because what if I don't top deck anything? But what if I do? Let's do it. Because if this doesn't work, I'll kind of just be stuck with the Max C on the field. But if it does, then I'm big chillin'. So, we take those chances. Yo, so this is post commentary, so I am hopping in here because I wanted to kind of give context to I noticed that I was talking a lot about how long my opponent was taking with whatever was in their hand, but because I'm doing edits to bridge the game together, it kind of sounds like I'm talking about nothing. So I wanted to leave this as just a pure unedited shot of just one of the instances where they're holding onto the activation in hand to give you an idea of I'm not crazy, I promise. But then that being said, consider the last game I was taking quite a while to think through my plays. But I mean, this is one activation in hand, so come on, my guy, let's go. Damn, my opponent, he's really thinking about this activation. I don't know why he's holding on to it so tight, right? We've been sitting here. Okay, now he Max C's, and he'll probably get a draw one off of that. That's fine, but I don't know why he had to think about it so hard. That seems like an easy Max C. That seems like an easy decision. Okay, so we activate this on Max C. We'll see what we get. Now, I don't expect there to be any more delays. I'm pretty sure Max... Ooh, Ray, okay. Yo! Okay, no, this was a good decision. We make good decisions here. We make good choices. I'm gonna get this back. I'm gonna get this. All right, we've already used our normal summon, so getting Ray would be ridiculous. It would be completely redundant. We are going to activate multi-roll on the field spell. So he's gonna draw two. He's gonna draw two here, which I'm not happy about. I'm not happy about that in the slightest, but I feel like it is worth it to end on a Ray here. I feel like it is because I want that protection in the form of Ray. I want protection in the form of Ray, and Shizuku searching my deck is going to be very useful for me, right? So we're just gonna we'll just hold the L. We'll just hold the L. So he's got hand neutral off of that Max C, and we'll turn that Max C into a Pot of Greed by going into Shizuku. Not ideal, not great, but hey, it is what it is. We'll set 2, and we'll actually get our field spell back off of this. We'll get our do we get our field spell and engage? We've got 3 cards engraved. We've got 3 engraved. Nah. I'm gonna I am all over the place, bro. Okay, let's end our turns. I have to get engage out of the graveyard so I can search engage with Shizuku. And I think I am. I think I am also gonna get the field spell out here. Am I? I don't think I am. Because if I find myself in a situation where I can banish a card from their graveyard and then negate an effect, I can yoink one of their monsters. So I'm not going to take the other card. I'm just gonna end my turn on that note, search myself and engage, and we go from there. To avoid wasting any time at all, as soon as I get the ability to activate an effect, I'm proccing this Max C. I don't care. If you can negate it, go ahead. If you, they don't have a response. They don't have a response. Let's go. All right, cool, bet, chilling. So you've got all those cards in hand, but my Max C still went through. So what now? What now, my AG? Let's go. Let's go. Okay, what is this? What does this do? That's a special summon. Very nice, very good indeed. I want to be very careful here, because in OTK, I do think it's possible. I don't know that much about Adamanticators, but I think oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, is this smart? I feel like I should let myself draw some cards before I try something like that. I feel like I should let myself draw some cards. I'm going to negate that excavation. I'm gonna negate that excavation, right? So I'm not going to do the yoink. I'm not gonna do the yoink, that's fine. We'll just negate that effect to excavate cards and see what else you've got. You've got a special summon. That was you've got your normal summon left over. That was a special summon. And let's see how this goes down. Okay, yep, there's another card in hand, also going to be special summoned, I do believe. Also going to be a special summon if I'm not mistaken. Now, do I stop this? I could Droll and Lockbird here. Okay, that is a good draw. That is a really good draw. I want to let this go through. I want to let this go through at least for a little bit, right? I mean, this would still go through regardless, right? But it's a question of, do I draw Unlock Bird after? Or does this summon activate the top 5? Oh no, this is a special summon. It's not even add to hand effect. So Droll and Lockbird wouldn't be able to stop it. There's nothing I can do. So fair enough. See, and he has to be aiming for lethal. He has to be thinking, okay, I have to kill this turn. If I don't kill this turn, I'm a little bit screwed, right? That has to be the thought process, is what I'd guess, right? Now I know that I need to watch out for that blue dragon. Was it a dragon or a chicken? I don't know. But that blue thing that, okay, this is a green one. This is green. We have to watch out for blue, right? We have to make sure that we use this effect before he goes into blue, but I don't know at what stage, what level was blue? I don't remember. What stage would they go into the blue one? You know what? I guess we'll learn through doing. This is another special summon, so it's another draw. We could draw into Nibiru here, actually. We might, you know what? We might be safe. I don't think I need to worry. I don't think I need to worry as much as I have been. What if we draw into Nibiru off of all of the draws that they're doing, right? Yeah, let's hang back. Let's watch and wait for a little bit before we take action. Damn it, he went into the blue one. Okay, I wasn't sure at which stage he would go for that. I was not sure. Ooh, we drew into an Ash Blossom. Very nice. That could come in handy later. So if we try and activate our spell card, it's gonna get negated, so we might as well not. So I guess so the blue is level 8, we know that now. These are the kinds of things you have to pay attention to, right? So we could have gotten an extra body of protection on the field here, but unfortunately that is not going to be possible in this instance. Sending all 3 back, we don't get to respond to that at all? That is ridiculous to me. But does Ray activate Engrave off of that? Of course you do, babe. You're beautiful to me. You're beautiful to me. Actually, I should put you in defense position. I should put you in defense position. Have you Link summoned yet? No, you haven't, so I don't have to be, oh! Extra protection maybe? Yes, thank you, please. No OTKs. No OTKs, and if you don't OTK, you don't win. It's that simple. If you don't kill me here and now, if I don't die today... Oh, I'm having fun with this now. I'm having a little bit of fun with this now. Okay, now they're doing the Link summons. I feel like they should have done this first. I feel like this should have been the first point of call, right? That way they get the Borload Savage Dragon on the field. I guess they were more concerned about negating my, ooh, do I do this? I feel like I do this. I feel like, yeah, you know what? Interruption in the process of the Prank Kids engine. That way you don't get more summons going off and everything. But yeah, no, I feel like, oh, that's not great. I wish you hadn't done that. I wish you hadn't done that. Okay, but yeah, no. It's really just a question of. I don't remember what it's a question of. I'm a little bit hyped right now, just a little bit though, because like he has to know that he needs to make the Borload Savage Dragon as quickly as possible because he's seen me play Nibiru. I've Nibiru'd him once already, so he knows he doesn't know how many I've got in my deck. The delay that he's seeing right now could very well be Nibiru, and he knows that. So I'm surprised he hasn't tried to make the Borload Savage yet, right? But to do it, he would need, I think, at least 2 more summons. So that's 2 more chances for us to draw into that Nibiru. And yeah, we're chilling. An XZ summon? Wait, what? Oh yeah, of course. That is an option, I suppose. I just wasn't expecting it. This just searches this will just search out your deck, right? This will just add a rock monster from your deck to your hand. I could, after this has been done, I could Droll and Lockbird, but I don't think that that's a good idea. I feel like the Nibiru plan, it has not let me down yet. I should just keep steady with that plan. Now, before they summon the Borload Savage Dragon, as soon as I notice that there's a Link monster in the graveyard, I'm going to go into Kaina and prevent this card from attacking. That's 3k damage that just doesn't get to go through. We could Droll. Nah. We play for Nibiru. We play for the Nibiru. That's what we do, because I don't know how many other drawing effects that they have, and they're going to give me a lot more cards. So yeah, we just hold it. Banish 3, that's a block dragon. Block dragon hits the field. That's another 3k. That's another 3k damage. Wait, no, 2.5k. That's not bad. Whoa. What's all this? That's a big one. That is a big one. What are you making? That was 1, 2, 3, 4. Access code talker? Maybe? Appaloosa! That's bad. That's not good. That's unhealthy. That's bad for my well-being, and I wish you hadn't done it. I'll say it. I'll say it here now. Appaloosa can negate Nibiru. I completely forgot. I completely forgot that that was a thing. Okay, so we're still okay. We're still okay. I don't see an OTK getting through. I don't see an OTK getting through Ray, Rose, and all that good stuff. If I jump off the field with Ray, its effect is just going to be negated, so there's no point in doing the jump with Ray. So I'm just gonna leave 2 bodies on the field in defense position and hope that you can't lethal through this. My girlfriend is calling me, sweetie. I love you, but I'm a hang up. I feel like now is as good a time as any to use Droll and Lockbird. If he uses one of his Appaloosa negates, all the better. If he uses an Appaloosa negate on this, all the better. This is going to stop my Max C, but the plan to get Nibiru in hand is it's effectively useless now, right? It's effectively useless now because we can't Nibiru. So, and they didn't respond to my Droll and Lockbird. So yeah, I don't think Droll is that impactful to a deck like theirs. I was actually really hoping that that would be negated. I won't tell a lie. Maybe it impairs them in some way at some point, hopefully, to help prevent an OTK. But like they need to get some solid damage on the board if they want to. Hold on, wait, stop! Don't summon more stuff. Okay, and the board load Savage Dragon hits the field. So yeah, using the Droll and Lockbird literally only hindered me. I really thought maybe I'd troop up his footing a little bit with that one. But hey, it is what it is. At this current stage, though, it doesn't matter. We have more than enough cards. We have more than enough cards at our disposal to deal with whatever he's got for us, right? We'll Dark Ruler no more, get rid of the Appaloosa effectively because its attack is going to go to 0. We remove that negate from the field, and we can kind of just play. We just play like normal from there. Damn, I really wish I hadn't used Droll and Lock. He's still going. He's still going. I really wish I hadn't used Droll and Lockbird. Damn it. Okay, well, fair enough. That is, this is in defense position. I'm assuming he's going to Link Summon again and start swinging. Still not lethal. We have to watch it. Maybe we die off of this somehow, some way. Maybe we still die. IP Mask. Okay, good. You don't make IP Mask if you're going for lethal. You do not make IP Mask if you're going for game, so that means he must know that he can't kill me this turn. So we're chilling. What is this? Stop. Stop. Can you behave? Okay, so that's back now. Sure, I guess, whatever. Battle phase. Okay, cool, chilling. Yeah, I shouldn't have used Droll and Lockbird. I guess I just didn't know the matchup well enough. I really thought that it would like put a wrench in his game plan, but it did not do anything but hinder me. It literally did nothing but hinder me the entirety of the time that it was active. So how much damage are we taking here? We are going to take 4,000 D. We are it's very close to lethal. It's very, very close to lethal. But we're okay here. We're okay. So, my turn. Let's go. All right. So, first things first, before he can do anything at all, we need to activate our negate. We need to activate our... Ooh, a Widow Anchor. Okay. So, I mean, to be fair, nothing really matters here in terms of what we're drawing. Let's activate Dark Ruler no more. Negate the entire field, including that Appaloosa. That goes straight to 0 attack. Now, what do I want to do next? Why is there a response? Is that IP Mask Arena? I'm assuming that that's IP Mask that's asking him to respond. How many cards are in my graveyard? I've got 1, 2, I've got 3, okay, more than 3 spell cards in the graveyard. I can start doing stuff and things. Where do I begin? I'm spoiled for choice a little bit here. Let's activate, let's start with this.
Hey, it's post-editing Saul again. I don't want to belabor a point here, but my opponent is doing something that I really don't like, and I only realized it after the fact, where there's like a 10-second delay on all of my activations. You're not seeing it because I'm cutting through the footage. You'll see why it's a problem in a sec. Like, I thought that they were just thinking hard like I had been, but they're not.
Oh wait, I forgot to activate my multi-roll. My bad. Hold on. One sec. I forgot to do this first. Okay, so now I can start popping things without discretion. What is that? Why is there a delay? Is that Max C? Do you have a Max C? Is that what you're holding on to? I mean, I guess Max C could be problematic if I try and make a massive board here, but I don't see myself trying to do that on this turn, at least not yet. At least not yet. What links do you have engraved? Ooh, if I destroy that IP Mask, I can use it to make my own monster, actually. So that might be my new plan here. That might just be my new plan. Let's activate this. Beautiful, beautiful. We got another copy of Maneuvers. So I think the card to destroy in the situation, I feel like the card to destroy in the situation, what does it say? If this card is Synchro Summon specifically, so I can't, if I summon that from the graveyard, that doesn't work. So I feel like the card to destroy here is IP Mask. If the toggle goes away after I've destroyed IP Mask, I know it's not Max C and I can play freely. If the toggle doesn't go away, well then I have to start thinking about what it might or might not be.
Why I'm annoyed about all these delays is that we see here after I destroy this IP Mask, they go away. The only effect my opponent had activatable was IP Mask, and he knew it was negated. Like, it's different from when you're actually thinking through plays that you can actually make. It was just pure time wasting, which I don't be that guy.
Okay, IP Mask is dead. Do not destroy another card. Do not. Okay, now what? Geez, I actually have too many cards. It's a little bit disorienting. It is a little bit disorienting. I don't feel like I need to use my Kagari strat where I get an engage back and do all that good stuff. But what I will do is this. Okay, now for my next trick, what do I want to do? For my next trick, I feel like I want to get rid of that block dragon for a turn, so I'm going to activate this. I'm going to activate Hornet Drones, summon myself a token, as you do, as you say, as you please, right? Oh, and we're gonna gain some. We barely. Why doesn't kind of give you like 500 life points per activation? That would be so much more useful. That would be so much nicer, right? We're gonna Zeke. Let's get rid of the block dragon. And then we can summon their IP Masquerena to make a card of our own, right? I'm gonna make a card of our own that's indestructible. I'm thinking an Access Kotaku that can't be destroyed by card effects. Which, you know, that would be kind of nice. That would be kind of spicy, right? The main thing though is we can't kill them this turn. We know for a fact that they're not dying this turn, so we have to play with that in mind. Actually, hold on. Is there a better strat? Is there a better strat here? No, there isn't, because I don't have a normal summon. I was gonna say maybe I can make an Underworld Link, an Underworld Goddess. You know, if I had done the field spell thing, I would be able to in this situation. But as things currently stand, I can't, unfortunately. But that would have been a really cool thing, an Underworld Goddess to prevent special summons from the graveyard. And then going from there, I can't do that here, can I? No, I can't. I'm gonna go into the access code talker. That way I can just wipe the field, right? My main thing right now is let's wipe the field, and then I'm gonna make my access code unaffected by everything, right? I'm gonna get my Eagle Booster out of the deck. That way I've got a big monster on the field, right? Big monster on the field, unaffected by everything. We're only at 4K attack, but 4K is bigger than anything that they had before. So let's just hope that's enough. Let's get ourselves an Eagle Booster for next turn, and we go from there. The problem that I have currently is that I've got too many cards. I've actually got too many cards right now. I would like to have less, please. I would very much like. Oh my goodness! No, baby, stay in the graveyard. Stay in the graveyard for now. We don't. We can't lethal. We can't lethal this turn. Be smart, Saul. Be smart. We can't lethal this turn. We can't lethal this turn. So let's just put ourselves in a situation where we've only got 6 cards in hand, if we can. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's set this 2. And we end our turn on that note. I think that's a healthy way of going about things. We've broken their board. We've put them in a not so great situation. Activate multi-roll. Yes, we will. Let's get our field spell back to make an OTK easier for next turn. And we're chilling. Okay, so I can just put myself in a situation whereby I activate this Eagle Booster. My opponent won't really have anything. They won't really have anything to do to deal with me. So let's activate. Yeah, let's activate Eagle Booster. If they decide they want to do any special summons, we can max C. We can max C if they decide that they wanna do anything. And we're fine. Yeah, we just wait for them to end their turn and then we go from there. We win. Okay, they summon Doki Doki. That's absolutely fine. I'm gonna wait for them to discard that card from their hand. And then we will. Wait, battle phase. What? What's happening? Wait, what? Why are you, wait, oh, I guess maybe he doesn't have anything? Maybe he doesn't have anything. 3,800 damage for free, then I can just swing in with access code next turn and we win, right? I don't know why did you main phase 2? I mean, GG's, I suppose, but, I don't know, it feels weird to have someone do that in a tournament setting. It does feel weird to have that happen in a tournament setting, regardless of that fact. So now I'm just waiting for them to end their turn. Now I'm just waiting for them to end turn so we can end it. Okay, cool, awesome. So I could activate multi-role here, but I feel like that's BM. Oh wait, they get their monster back. I forgot about that. I can pop it with access code Talker, so that's fine. I completely forgot that they get their monster back after all that. We'll just pop it and swing for game. Yeah, that's the whole strat. Oh wait, no, this. It cannot be destroyed except by battle. We can negate it actually. We'll just negate it. Wait, what? He surrendered. Okay, GG's. So we win. Now we just have to report it. I'm surprised that we came back from that. That felt good. We actually held our own in a tournament environment, which does feel really, really good. GG's to my opponent. Now we just go report the game. Whoa. Wait, no, bro. We reached the time limit. He won. That's what he won based on higher life. I think he was BMing when he swung into me. So so we had 1 hour to play. We took it to game 3. Yeah, he won the game automatically. I'm out. He automatically won off of time, which that feels horrendous. That feels terrible. Yeah, they were even telling him to end his turn. He was BMing for no reason. Because he was messaging. He knew. He knew that we were going to time. That is the worst way to go out. That hurts. That actually really, because I had that game. Bro. I guess the time that I took to think, I needed to be faster. The decision-making elements could have been better. Doing commentary while playing, I could improve on to be a bit faster, because from the looks of it, those messages just started being sent. If I had been maybe 5 minutes faster, if I could have cut like 5 minutes off of my game time, I would have won, I think. So he won at 7:16. It's 7:18 now. Although maybe this is more relevant. Maybe this is more pertinent. So I guess a lot more time needed to have been shaved off. But GG's, I guess it can't be helped. So we lose our first tournament bout with Sky Strikers. But this feels a lot more anime, where it's like I could have won, I could have done it, but I ran out of time. That feels very if that's not the beginning of an anime arc, of an anime journey, I don't know what is. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please subscribe to see the rest of my tournament journey, if it so interests you. And I will catch you guys later. Have a great day and bye.